Really need to clean my car out. You know what? I need to keep this. And I need to keep this. Good morning, guys, or good afternoon. See one person here. Who's first? Who's first? Who's first? Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. See who's first. Who's gonna be first person? I can probably guess. Is the buttermilk biscuits gonna be first? We're gonna see. What's up, guys? What's up? We get a couple more people in here. I didn't even add any like hashtags to the title, so I want to see like if it draws some. Big boy Noya, I knew it. It had to been either you or you or that or the other person. Buttermilk biscuit. Usually he show up, then you show up. Yep, you the first one. I think I'm gonna keep these. I was gonna throw this away, but you know what? I got some seeds. I can put this I can fill this up halfway with dirt, and then use this space to be like an incubator, so I can start some seeds in the house. So I'm gonna keep this, and then these cups right here are kind of durable. So I'm gonna keep that. I got some seeds that I need to put out. I already got some cucumber seeds growing. I got some other stuff I'm trying to grow. What about you? Do you got a garden, big boy Noya? What happened? Let's see. What can I grow indoor in the winter? I don't know. I've never grew anything in the winter. Usually I just stop. I stopped trying to start anything. I never tried to grow anything in the house. Oh, you know what? I know what you can grow. You can grow some type of herbs. I mean, like sage or you know what I mean. You can grow some herbs to put on your food, and some green onions. Because the tops of them just grow really long, and then you can cut them off instead of pulling the whole thing out the ground. You can cut them off, and it will grow back more. So when there's sometime 2 shoots or 3 shoots will come out, and you can keep chopping it off. Just put it like on your windowsill by your sink where the sun comes in, and that thing will keep growing, and you can grow like some green onions. You can get like a long tray of some type that will fit on your windowsill, and put dirt in and put a bunch of green onions or scallions, things like that. That will grow. That can keep growing. It will just keep growing. I never thought about that. Like, if you like green onions, then you chop it up. Because some people, when they cook or they grow green onions, they pull the whole thing with there's a little white bulb on the end with the roots. They pull the whole thing out the ground, and they're just done, right? Like, you don't even have to do that. You can just leave them and just chop. When they get to a certain height, chop them off. Like a certain height, chop them off and leave them in the ground. And even if you put them outside, they will grow back next year. Like, you can leave some of those stems on there. The next following year, they will start growing again. You ever been in someone's house or yard and it smells like onions, and it's those wild onions, and they just keep going back? I never thought about that. You just gave me an idea. No garden. Okay. And I think I already mentioned this before. The only reason why I started trying to grow a garden or try to grow some food is because I have a pear tree in the yard, right? And so I was like, let me treat this. This is when we first moved over there, and the tree never had any pears on it. So I started pruning it and treating it, and then it grew some pears one year. And then my neighbor came out and said, I've never seen no pears on there as long as that tree been there. I said, all I did was just, I treated it. And it grew some pears, and I could go outside or come home from work and just go straight to the tree and pull one off, and they were very sweet, like miniature sized pears. And once that happened, I was like, I need to grow something. Like, you can just go in your backyard, pull something off, and eat it. So that led me to start a grapevine, which I have a grapevine and grapes grow on there. And then I started growing tomatoes, and I started growing cucumbers, which cucumbers are very easy to grow. Um, what else? And beans, any kind of beans. Asparagus beans are really good to grow because they get like 12 inches long. Like, they get very long. Then you can chop them up to smaller beans. But yeah. But I posted a video. I posted a video today on my channel. Actually, there's 2 videos up that I put up today, and it shows my garden or what I'm starting indoors. But I cannot put them outside because it's still cold. The temperature is not right. We're still like in the 50s and 60s. So what you live in Alaska? No, I'm in the Midwest. Like, I'm in Indiana. And it's crazy because it's not hot yet. Like, it's usually around this time we have to worry about frost. Like in April, it's supposed to be the end of the frost, but we have to keep an eye on things until the temperature just like, okay, it's not going to freeze anymore. And we just had a frost advisory the other day, and I did put one plant out there, and I think it's about dead. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Alaska anyway. And it's funny because since you said Alaska, my wife, she said, because we was watching something about different parts of the world, like we seen something about Alaska. There was another place, but it was like way in the country, and so the people that we were watching, it just so happened both of those stories or events, they were both were married to a Filipino. Could you imagine your wife coming over from the Philippines and kind of know where you live at, and then you get her over where you live at, and you live like way, way, way back in the sticks, or you're like living in a cold environment like Alaska, and then your Filipino wife come over here and she's just freezing to death. But my wife said, I'm so glad that you don't live in Alaska or no place like that or deep in the woods, because I will probably, I don't know, the signal kind of just faded out and went back in. But yeah, we would just have a conversation about that. Because when she came here, it was in April. And the trees were still trying to, some of the trees didn't have the leaves on it, she was just like, it looks creepy out here. Because, in the Philippines, everything is plush and full and green. But then you come here and the trees are naked, pretty much naked. That's what she said. The trees are naked. Why are the trees like that? Like, because there's seasons. She said it looked like something out of a horror movie, because everything kind of looked dead. But yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna check out questions here in a moment as soon as I get to this light. I don't know. Is that my buddy? It's his car. I was helping the guy at work, and his car, my car won't start. I think it's a Subaru or something. I said, what is it doing? He's like, well, it just won't turn on. I said, well, maybe it's your key fob because your battery is dead and your key fob's coming, your car won't start. He said, no, it's not my key fob. And I was like, how do you know that? Because you said it's not starting. You said it's not starting from inside here. Let's see, you got to like the remote, whatever. He said, no, it's not my key fob. And then I was like, let me see your key fob. And I looked at it, I said, wait a minute, what do you use this for? Because it only had one button on it. He said, all I use this for is it has a key on it in the inside, and it just allows me to unlock the door. I said, so do you need your key fob to get in your car? He said, or to start your car. His key fob is designed to just unlock the car, and a key will pop out and you can unlock the door. Nothing else. It's not a remote start. And to start his car, you have to have an app. You have to have an app. I was like, what kind of stuff is that? He said, yeah, he had to pay like $50 for the app. And the app allows you, he can open the app and push the button and the car will start. That's how he starts his car. I said, so if you don't have the app, you can't start the car? He said, nope. I'm like, what kind of car is that? Like, why did they even make it like that? But anyway, come to find out, his battery, it was his battery in the under his hood. So he needs to go get another battery because we jumped it and it started. And the voltage was very, very low on it. Put this down here. But yeah, I don't know what. The signal keep going out. Where's my battery? I don't know what. The signal keep going out. Where's my battery? Oh, I need to plug this up. So there's a house over here. It's like a ranch style house. And I like it because the porch is very, very long. I need to plug my phone up. So the signal was going out because my battery was about to die. But there's a house over here that I just said I like. And I like it because it's a long ranch style home. And the porch runs from one side across the front to the other side. It's very long, and it's kind of, the porch has like a fence on it. I really like porches like that. I really like houses with long porch. And I think eventually when we build a home in the Philippines, that I'm going to design it to where there's a long porch on the front. We're going to have to put that in. I really don't want an upstairs or downstairs home. I'm tired of going up and down steps. The homes here in the U.S., they kind of change it around to where the washer and dryer is upstairs. It's not downstairs anymore. You know, when you have to get the washer taken upstairs and bring it down. The furnaces, some of the houses, the furnace is upstairs. Like, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess it benefits you if you have an upstairs and your bedroom is upstairs and the washer's up there instead of running downstairs to wash clothes. But yeah, I may come on here later and do another live. You know what? I may just, when my son gets home and he goes to his friend's house, I may just relax in the backyard and do a live. do it live. I don't know, maybe like about 6, I guess. I think that's would be a good time, 6 or 7. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for stopping by. Big boy Noya. The fisherman, is that what it said? But yeah, let me get off here, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. And